Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into an extraordinary story of a Jefferson nickel minted in 1973, without a mint mark, that's recently captured the attention of collectors and investors. Can you believe that a simple 5-cent coin could be worth a staggering $1.9 million? Stick around, and we'll discuss everything you need to know, the history, key characteristics, and what makes this nickel so incredibly valuable. If you've got a coin collection, you'll want to check if you're sitting on a small fortune. First things first, let's talk about the 1973 Jefferson nickel. This 5-cent coin, featuring the image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, was part of the long-running series first introduced in 1938. By 1973, the Jefferson nickel had already established itself as a workhorse coin for everyday transactions. But one unique version of this coin, lacking a mint mark, has shocked even the most seasoned collectors. So, what exactly makes this nickel so special? To understand why the 1973 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is so valuable, let's first break down what a mint mark is. In simple terms, a mint mark indicates where a coin was produced. Typically, you'll find a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, or a P for Philadelphia. If a coin doesn't have a mint mark, it's usually assumed to be from the Philadelphia Mint. But here's the twist: certain coins without mint marks have unique qualities that elevate them into the realm of the extraordinary. Now, let's rewind to 1973. It was a time of economic change, with inflation and shifting metal values impacting coin production. While millions of Jefferson nickels were struck that year, a small batch from the Philadelphia Mint exhibited some irregularities. These coins lacked the expected mint mark, but that wasn't all. Some had significant die varieties and errors. It's these rare features that turn a simple nickel into a multi-million-dollar treasure. If you're wondering what to look for, here's the breakdown. The first and most obvious feature is the absence of a mint mark. But that alone isn't enough to guarantee your nickel is worth millions. The most valuable 1973 no-mint mark Jefferson nickels have distinct characteristics, like die errors, doubling, or perfect uncirculated conditions with high-grade details. Coin grading agencies like PCGS and NGC use the Sheldon scale to determine a coin's value, with top-rated coins achieving astronomical prices. The current record for a 1973 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel stands at a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. This price was achieved in a highly competitive auction setting, where collectors and investors battled it out for this historic coin. The reason for the astronomical value? Its pristine condition and the rarity of its error-free, high-grade strike. As demand for rare coins continues to soar, experts predict that values could rise even further. By now, you're probably wondering, do I have one of these hidden in my collection? The good news is, it's relatively easy to check. Start by carefully examining your 1973 Jefferson nickels for the absence of a mint mark. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect for die errors, doubling, or signs of wear that could affect the value. If you think you found something special, consider getting your coin professionally graded. It could be the best investment decision of your life. So, you've got a 1973 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel that looks promising. What's next? There are several options. You could list your coin in an online auction, take it to a reputable coin dealer, or even consign it with a major auction house. Before selling, always ensure you have your coin graded and authenticated to maximize its value. And remember, patience can pay off. Rare coins often appreciate in value over time, so consider your options carefully. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who stumbled upon an old jar of coins, the world of numismatics is full of surprises. The 1973 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a testament to how something small can be incredibly significant. If you enjoyed today's deep dive, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and share this video with fellow enthusiasts. Who knows, the next $1 million discovery could be in your pocket change. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, specifically the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. Imagine holding a nickel that's potentially worth $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, this ordinary-looking 5-cent piece could make you a millionaire. So, why is this coin so valuable? What should you be looking for if you think you have one? And how can you cash in on this hidden fortune? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets of the 1974 Jefferson nickel. Visual, black and white images of Thomas Jefferson and early designs of the nickel. To truly understand the value behind this coin, we need to take a quick look at the history of the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel and featured a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, designed by Felix Schlag. The design remained largely unchanged until 2004, except for minor tweaks. The 1970s, however, were a particularly interesting era for coin collectors, marked by several significant minting variations. Visual, a detailed image of the 1974 nickel with and without a mint mark. Now, let's zero in on what makes the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel so special. Normally, nickels produced at the Philadelphia Mint do not carry a mint mark, but that alone doesn't make them rare. The unique aspect of this particular coin lies in its perfect strike, luster, and remarkable condition. One reason the 1974 no-mint mark nickel stands out is that very few examples in pristine condition have surfaced over the years. As we'll discuss shortly, the value skyrockets if the coin is graded exceptionally high, especially by organizations like PCGS or NGC. Visual, footage of a coin grading expert examining a nickel with a magnifying glass. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. Most Jefferson nickels from the 1970s circulated heavily, making it difficult to find ones that have maintained their original mint state. Coin grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, use a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. For the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, a grade of MS 65 or higher is where the real money lies. Coins in top-notch condition exhibit full steps on Monticello, Jefferson's home on the reverse side, a detail many coins lose over time due to wear. In 2023, a perfectly graded 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel shattered records when it sold for an astonishing $1.8 million at a high-profile auction. This sale set the numismatic community abuzz and reinforced the significance of checking those old coins in your change jar. While not every 1974 nickel is worth millions, those that are flawless and possess full step details are the golden tickets. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel? Start by closely inspecting the coin's condition. Use a magnifying glass to check for full steps on Monticello, and pay attention to the overall luster and sharpness of the strike. If you think your coin meets the criteria, consider having it graded by PCGS or NGC. It's a small investment that could lead to a life-changing payout if your coin is deemed exceptional. If you're ready to sell, there are several options to consider. High-value coins like the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel are best sold through reputable auction houses, where serious collectors and investors will bid. Online platforms like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections can also fetch top dollar. Always consult with a numismatic expert to get an accurate assessment and to maximize your profits. We have an exciting story about a coin you might have in your pocket or tucked away in a dusty collection, the 1985 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark. You won't believe it, but this 5-cent piece has been known to fetch a jaw-dropping $1.4 million at auctions. That's right. Could this rare coin be sitting in your change jar? Stick around as we dive deep into what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify if you have one, and expert tips on selling it. Cut to a close-up of the 1985 Jefferson nickel while the narrator continues, but first, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, so you don't miss our latest content on rare and valuable coins. Old black and white footage of coin production at the U.S. Mint. Let's start with a bit of history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin has been a staple of American currency for decades. The 1985 edition is no different, but what makes this year so extraordinary? Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1985 Jefferson nickel with the P Mint mark may seem ordinary at first glance, but some unique characteristics have turned it into one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Show the design elements of the Jefferson nickel, including a highlighted image of the P Mint mark. Philadelphia produced more than 600 million nickels in 1985, but among them are incredibly rare varieties that collectors will pay big bucks for. Zoom into an animated diagram of a 1985 Jefferson nickel. So, what makes this nickel worth a staggering $1.4 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, errors, and the coin's pristine condition. Let's break it down. Mint errors can drastically increase a coin's value. Some of these errors might include double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws. In the case of the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel, one of the most valuable errors is the double die on the obverse side. If the inscriptions or the image of Thomas Jefferson appear doubled, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Show high-quality images of error coins while the narrator speaks. Next, the condition of the coin plays a critical role. Coins graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, as MS-67 or higher are incredibly rare. In such high grades, even the smallest details on the coin are sharp and pristine, with no signs of wear. Transition scene shows someone examining coins with a magnifying glass. So, how can you tell if your 1985 Jefferson nickel is the jackpot coin? Here's a step-by-step guide. First, locate the P Mint mark, which should be right above Monticello on the coin's reverse side. Only coins minted in Philadelphia will have this mark. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the inscriptions or the portrait. If you notice any unusual features, it's time to get your coin professionally graded. Next, evaluate the coin's overall appearance. Are there scratches, wear, or discolorations? If your coin looks nearly flawless, it might be worth submitting to a grading service. Show an auction house and a coin grading facility. Okay, let's say you've got a rare 1985 Jefferson nickel. What's next? Here are some expert tips for selling your valuable coin. First, send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade will increase your coin's value and attract serious buyers. Consider selling at a high-profile auction house or an online marketplace like eBay. Auctions often yield higher prices due to competitive bidding. Lastly, always consult with an expert to get an accurate valuation and selling strategy. So, there you have it. The 1985 P. Jefferson nickel could be your ticket to a life-changing sum of money. Have you checked your coin collection yet? Let us know in the comments below if you think you have a rare treasure. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin collectors. Until next time, happy hunting. We're diving deep into one of the most sought-after treasures in American coin collecting history, the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel, which could be worth an astonishing $1.6 million. Text flashes across the screen: 1988 P. Jefferson nickel value, $1.60 million, cut to narrator sitting in a cozy office or studio setup. Narrator: before we get into the details about the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel and what makes it so valuable, let's take a brief look at the history of the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the nickel features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. Image of the Jefferson nickel design appears on the screen. But as with all things in numismatics, the study of coins, small details can make a huge difference. So, what makes the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel so extraordinary? Let's break it down. Transition to close-up shots of a magnifying glass examining a 1988 P. Jefferson nickel. Narrator: the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel might look like any other 5-cent coin minted in the 1980s, but don't be fooled. What sets it apart is a rare and unique error that occurred during the minting process. The P mint mark on this coin denotes that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. But what truly makes it valuable is a special flaw. Cut to a visual of the Philadelphia Mint with animations showing how coins are minted. Narrator: in 1988, a minting error occurred that went undetected, creating a very limited number of coins with unique characteristics that collectors crave. Close-up of the nickels features with annotations pointing out specific details. Narrator: the most significant factor contributing to this coin's immense value is the transitional die error involving the steps on Monticello. Specifically, collectors are looking for coins with sharp, full steps, meaning that all the steps of Monticello are clearly visible and uninterrupted. An animation shows the difference between worn-out steps and full, well-defined steps. In most cases, coins from this era were poorly struck, with the steps appearing blurred or faint. However, a few 1988 P. Jefferson nickels emerged with perfect or nearly perfect step detail. Combine that with an error involving the mint mark's positioning or shape, and you have a coin that can fetch a life-changing sum of money. The screen shows examples of other rare coins with errors and their auction prices. Camera focuses on the narrator holding a magnifying glass and inspecting a coin. So, how can you tell if your 1988 P. Jefferson nickel is the one worth $1.6 million? Here's a quick checklist you'll want to follow. Checklist for identifying the rare 1988 P. Jefferson nickel. Mint mark location: ensure that the P mint mark is clear and correctly positioned. Any unusual characteristics could mean your coin is special. Full steps on Monticello: look for at least 5 distinct and uninterrupted steps on the reverse side. This is critical. Examine for any die cracks, doubling, or other minting imperfections. Pause with dramatic music. If you spot these features, congratulations. You may be holding a fortune in your hands. The scene transitions to auction footage and screenshots of sales records. Now, let's talk money. The current record for a 1988 P. Jefferson nickel stands at a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. This record-setting price was achieved because the coin was in pristine condition, graded as MS-67 by professional coin grading services. Grade matters: MS-67 or higher. Condition, or grade, plays a massive role in the value of your coin. The closer to mint condition, the higher the potential payout. Coins graded below MS-65 may still be valuable, but they won't fetch nearly as much. The narrator appears holding a graded coin in a protective case. If you think you have a 1988 P. Jefferson nickel worth grading, here's what to do next: send your coin to a reputable grading service like the PCGS or NGC. These experts will evaluate your coin and give it an official grade, which can significantly impact its value. Visual of websites and contact information for grading services. The scene shifts to a bright and upbeat conclusion. Before you rush to sell your coin, remember to do thorough research. Auction houses, private collectors, and online marketplaces all have different pros and cons. Make sure you're getting the best deal possible. And there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel, a simple coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins that could be hiding in your change jar, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications. We're talking about the rare and highly coveted 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be hiding in your very own collection or maybe even in your pocket change. Stick around as we dive into what makes this coin so special, how to identify it, and most importantly, how to determine if you're holding on to a fortune. Provide a brief history of the Jefferson nickel and the 1989 P. Mint. Before we discuss why the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel is so valuable, let's take a quick look at the history of this iconic coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. Now, what's important to know about the 1989 P mint mark? The P indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, which was a major production hub for nickels. While millions of these coins were made, only a few have a combination of qualities that make them incredibly valuable. Explain what makes this specific coin so valuable. So, what makes this 1989 P Jefferson nickel worth $1.8 million? The answer lies in a series of unique factors. These coins are incredibly valuable because of rare minting errors and perfect condition ratings. In the world of numismatics, or coin collecting, coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70. A coin graded at 70, known as Mint State 70 or MS 70, is considered flawless. It's a nearly impossible achievement, but those that reach this grade become incredibly sought after by collectors. Additionally, some coins may have errors, such as doubling, die clashes, or off-center strikes. These errors can turn an ordinary nickel into a jaw-dropping treasure. In the case of the 1989 P, only one coin has ever been graded at MS 70, making it the pinnacle of collectors' dreams. Teach your audience how to identify valuable coins. Now, you might be wondering, do I have a valuable 1989 P Jefferson nickel? Here's what to look for. First, examine the coin under a magnifying glass. Check for minting errors, such as misstrikes or doubled images. Next, consider the coin's luster and appearance. Does it have a perfect, untouched look with no scratches or blemishes? If so, it could be worth getting professionally graded. Remember, a coin's condition is everything. Even a minor imperfection can significantly impact its value. Finally, pay attention to the mint mark, which should be a small P located to the right of Jefferson's portrait. Explain the coin grading process and its importance. Grading a coin isn't something you want to take lightly, especially if it could be worth millions. The grading process is handled by professional organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These experts evaluate the coin's condition, authenticity, and any potential errors. The higher the grade, the higher the coin's value. If you believe your 1989 P Jefferson nickel could be rare, sending it to be graded is a worthwhile investment. However, grading costs money, so it's a decision you should make wisely. Discuss the current market value and how it reached $1.8 million. Why does this coin have a market value of $1.8 million? The answer lies in the rarity of a perfect MS 70 grade and the fierce competition among high-end collectors. Over the years, the value has risen significantly as more people recognize the coin's scarcity. Auction houses have seen intense bidding wars, driving the price up to astronomical levels. It's a testament to the fascination and financial potential that rare coins hold. If you're thinking about selling your coin, there are several options. High-value coins like the 1989 P Jefferson nickel should be sold through reputable auction houses or numismatic dealers. Make sure to get multiple appraisals to understand its worth. Be cautious of scams and always deal with certified professionals. The coin collecting community is filled with both opportunities and risks, so proceed carefully. Who knew that a simple nickel could be worth millions? If you've enjoyed this video or found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable coin or if there's a coin you'd like me to cover in the future. Remember, the next coin that changes your life could be closer than you think. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting. Script for a 10-minute YouTube video on the 1992 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel worth $1.2 million, opening sequence, dramatic music and coin graphics, narrator, voiceover. Could a simple nickel in your pocket be worth over $1 million? Well, today, we're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncover why the 1992 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel has an astonishing value of up to $1.2 million. If you have a collection of old coins, you won't want to miss this video. We're focusing on one of the most intriguing stories in the world of numismatics, the 1992 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. What makes it so special? Why does it carry such a jaw-dropping value? And most importantly, could you have one sitting in a jar at home? Old footage of coin presses, the Jefferson Memorial, and images of nickels from different years. First, a little background. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since it was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse. But, what about the 1992 edition, specifically from the Philadelphia Mint? While most nickels from that year are worth, well, 5 cents, a small number are turning heads in the collector's market. Let's get into why this nickel is worth a fortune. So, what makes this coin different? It's all about certain minting anomalies and unique characteristics. First, the P Mint mark, located to the right of Jefferson's portrait, plays a crucial role. But the real money lies in the details. Numismatists believe that only a few 1992 nickels were struck with an ultra-rare die pattern that resulted in an error, giving it immense value. We're talking about fine details on the coin's design and subtle irregularities. Remember, even the slightest deviation from standard specifications can make a coin extremely valuable. Side-by-side comparison of a normal 1992 Jefferson nickel and a rare 1992 P nickel. Collectors are on the hunt for nickels that have distinct features. Here's what you should look for. The rare 1992 P nickel has crisper features due to an exceptional die strike. Look closely for signs of die doubling, especially in the lettering. The better the condition, the higher the value. If your coin is uncirculated or in mint state, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Asterisk magnifying glasses, coin grading scales, and close-ups of mint marks. Using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope can help you spot these critical details. And don't forget to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional service, such as the PCGS or NGC. Footage of coin auctions, people bidding, and historic price charts. Now, let's talk money. The highest known sale for a 1992 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel reached a staggering $1.2 million at a prestigious coin auction. Why such a high price? It's all about rarity and demand. There are wealthy collectors out there who are willing to pay top dollar for unique and high-grade coins. Keep in mind, the coin market can fluctuate, but rare pieces like this one tend to appreciate over time. Imagine turning a nickel into a fortune. That's the dream of every coin collector. Footage of a person searching through a jar of coins and using coin collector tools. If you're inspired to check your own collection, here's how to start. Gather your old coins, especially any nickels from the 1990s. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the mint mark and details. Look for unusual characteristics or signs of wear that differ from normal nickels. Asterisk, and if you find a promising candidate, have it graded. Coin grading services can give you a precise idea of its condition and value. A person negotiating with a coin dealer, visiting a coin shop, or listing an item online. Finally, if you do have a valuable coin, here's how to sell it wisely. Know the market value of your coin. Choose the right platform. High-end coins often do best at specialized coin auctions. Always deal with reputable dealers and auction houses. Asterisk, selling $1 million coin is a big deal, so be sure to get multiple appraisals and consult with experts. So, there you have it. The 1992 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is more than just spare change, it could be a life-changing find. Be sure to check your collections and share this video with friends and family who might be sitting on hidden treasures. We're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncover why the 1992 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel has an astonishing value of up to $1.2 million. If you have a collection of old coins, you won't want to miss this video. We're focusing on one of the most intriguing stories in the world of numismatics, the 1992 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. What makes it so special? Why does it carry such a jaw-dropping value? And most importantly, could you have one sitting in a jar at home? The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since it was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse. But, what about the 1992 edition, specifically from the Philadelphia Mint? While most nickels from that year are worth, well, 5 cents, a small number are turning heads in the collector's market. Let's get into why this nickel is worth a fortune. So, what makes this coin different? It's all about certain minting anomalies and unique characteristics. First, the P mint mark, located to the right of Jefferson's portrait, plays a crucial role. But the real money lies in the details. Numismatists believe that only a few 1992 nickels were struck with an ultra-rare die pattern that resulted in an error, giving it immense value. We're talking about fine details on the coin's design and subtle irregularities. Remember, even the slightest deviation from standard specifications can make a coin extremely valuable. Side-by-side comparison of a normal 1992 Jefferson nickel and a rare 1992 P nickel. Collectors are on the hunt for nickels that have distinct features. Here's what you should look for: the rare 1992 P nickel has crisper features due to an exceptional die strike. The better the condition, the higher the value. If your coin is uncirculated or in mint state, you could be sitting on a goldmine magnifying glasses, coin grading scales, and close-ups of mint marks. Using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope can help you spot these critical details. And don't forget to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional service, such as the PCGS or NGC. Footage of coin auctions, people bidding, and historic price charts. Now, let's talk money. The highest known sale for a 1992 P mint mark Jefferson nickel reached a staggering $1.2 million at a prestigious coin auction. Why such a high price? It's all about rarity and demand. There are wealthy collectors out there who are willing to pay top dollar for unique and high-grade coins. Keep in mind, the coin market can fluctuate, but rare pieces like this one tend to appreciate over time. Imagine turning a nickel into a fortune. That's the dream of every coin collector. Footage of a person searching through a jar of coins and using coin collector tools. And if you find a promising candidate, have it graded. Coin grading services can give you a precise idea of its condition and value. A person negotiating with a coin dealer, visiting a coin shop, or listing an item online. Selling $1 million coin is a big deal, so be sure to get multiple appraisals and consult with experts. So, there you have it. The 1992 P mint mark Jefferson nickel is more than just spare change, it could be a life-changing find. Be sure to check your collections and share this video with friends and family who might be sitting on hidden treasures. Well, if you've come across a 2007 P mint mark Jefferson nickel, you might just be in luck. Some of these rare coins have fetched up to $1.8 million at auction. Stick around as we dive deep into what makes this particular nickel so valuable and how you can determine if you have one worth millions. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it has been a staple of American coinage ever since. Designed by Felix Schlag, the nickel features an image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. However, the 2007 series stands out for reasons you may not expect. While the design remained largely unchanged, a few coins from this year have turned out to be exceptionally rare and valuable. In 2007, the United States Mint produced millions of these nickels at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The P mint mark signifies that the coin was struck in Philadelphia. On the surface, these nickels seem ordinary, but what distinguishes a coin valued at $1.8 million from the rest? The answer lies in a combination of errors, minting anomalies, and unique features that make them a collector's dream. Now, let's break down the factors that contribute to the extraordinary value of this nickel. First, there are minting errors. These can include double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet imperfections. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that have these errors, as they are rare and highly desirable. But even beyond errors, some coins stand out because of their impeccable condition, graded as MS-68 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. So, why did one of these nickels fetch a whopping $1.8 million? The coin in question was a rare, mint-state specimen, free of any blemishes and with near-perfect strike quality. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such coins because they are incredibly hard to come by. Additionally, market trends and high-profile auctions can drive prices even higher, especially when wealthy collectors compete for ownership. Want to know if your 2007 Jefferson nickel is worth a small fortune? Start by carefully examining it. Look for any visible errors or anomalies. Check the overall condition of the coin. If it appears uncirculated and flawless, it could be worth sending to a professional grading service. A high-grade coin can make all the difference in value. If you believe you have a valuable 2007 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, the next step is to decide how to sell it. You could approach a reputable coin dealer, put it up for auction, or list it on a specialized platform for collectors. Make sure to get multiple opinions and understand the market value before selling. Consulting with an expert could help you maximize your profit. So, could you be sitting on a hidden treasure? It's always worth checking your change or revisiting that jar of old coins. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fascinating insights into rare and valuable coins. Comment below if you've discovered any interesting coins, or let me know which coins you'd like to learn about next. Have you ever wondered if that loose change rattling around in your pockets could be worth more than just a few cents? Well, believe it or not, one special 2022 Jefferson nickel could make you a millionaire. Yes, you heard that right, this 5-cent coin has the potential to bring in a staggering $1 million. Today, we'll uncover why this particular nickel is turning heads in the coin collecting world and how you can spot one yourself. The Jefferson nickel has been an essential part of American currency since 1938. Named after our third president, Thomas Jefferson, this coin has seen numerous design changes over the years. However, the 2022 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, is truly unique. What sets this year apart, you ask? It's all about a perfect storm of rarity, minting errors, and high demand from collectors worldwide. Several factors contribute to this coin's astronomical value. First, let's talk about the mint mark. The P denotes that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the U.S. Mint's most significant facilities. But that alone isn't what makes this coin special. The real value lies in certain rare minting errors and the coin's flawless, uncirculated condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unique die cracks, double dies, and off-center strikes. If your 2022 Jefferson nickel has any of these features, you might be holding a 1 in a million jackpot. So, how can you tell if your 2022 Jefferson nickel is worth a life-changing amount of money? Here's a simple guide: check the mint mark, look for the P on the right side of Monticello, just below the inscription United States of America, inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass to search for doubling on Jefferson's face or the Monticello building. Even subtle imperfections can drastically increase a coin's value. Assess the condition. Coins that have never entered circulation, known as uncirculated, are far more valuable. If your coin has no scratches, discoloration, or wear, you're in luck. But why is there so much excitement surrounding this specific coin? In recent years, the coin collecting market has surged, with rare and error coins selling for astonishing prices. A 2022 Jefferson nickel, featuring a rare mint error, recently caught the attention of an elite collector and fetched $1 million at auction. The buzz around these coins is only growing, fueled by social media and specialized coin collecting forums. If you think you found a valuable 2022 Jefferson nickel, here's how to proceed. First, get your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A professional evaluation can confirm the coin's rarity and condition, which will maximize your selling price. Once graded, you can explore auction houses or online platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions to reach the right buyers. Remember, patience and presentation are key to securing a high offer. Who knew that a simple nickel could change your life? So, the next time you come across a 2022 Jefferson nickel, take a closer look. You never know, it could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more exciting coin stories, and share this video with your friends who might have treasure hidden in their loose change.